Hello everyone and welcome to my website presentation on SVO and LAX. SVO is an airport in Sheremetyevo, Moscow, Russia, and LAX is Los Angeles International Airport. I'm gonna start with Sheremetyevo Airport because their website is more appealing to me. It is a lot more minimalistic and overall more usable from my point of view. So the website meets us with this minimalistic header that has a menu button on the top right in the corner, and there it shows you the links to all of the menu buttons, and this website has very deep hierarchy compared to LAX airport website. You can also switch the language to English or Chinese. And here on the background of the main page, you can see the slideshow where SVO boasted its airport and airplanes. It looks very authentic, and I genuinely like it. So the main page isn't long. It mostly has the links to other web pages on the website, so it's easy to navigate. The footer has contact information. If you have any information regarding your flight or COVID-19 regulations, you could contact them via the phone number or social media. So to prove you that this website has deep hierarchy, we're going to click on any of those menu buttons, for instance this business calls, and it's going to direct us to this page where we see plenty of options of business calls to choose from. And this is the case for all of their menu buttons. You will be redirected and you will have various choices to your liking. Let's choose classic just to prove you that all of them is an individual web page. So there's not too much information on business halls, but it is an individual web page for each category and each option that you have there. So let's find out the basic information about this website. So their content management system is Bittrex, client-side programming language is JavaScript, reverse proxy service is Crater, DNS server provider is RuCenter, and they use Google Analytics and Yandex Metrica. So Yandex Metrica is a service provided by Yandex, and Yandex is very well known for all of the Russian speakers. So no wonder that the most famous and probably the largest airport in Russia uses Yandex Metrica for their analytics alongside Google Analytics, because most of the websites use Google Analytics for this purpose. So they only have one widget on this website, that is Google Tag Manager. It allows you to update website text without changes to underlying website code. The primary language of this website is Russian, even though there are options of reading the contents of the pages in English and Chinese. And the frameworks of this website are postal address schema, and that is it. Now let's get to LAX. To start off, I don't like the design of this website. It looks to me rather childish and not official enough for an airport. But I gotta give them credit for the information about departures and arrivals in the beginning of the main page, just below the header. So the structure of the header is similar to SVO International Airport. There is the menu button that is hidden out here, and this website has many web pages, but the hierarchy is not deep. So you have the main categories with a lot of information that the website provides, but all those categories have their one individual web page, and therefore you only scroll down through plenty of information to find it. So the header of LAX is very similar to SVO. There is this menu button here. and information about arrivals and departures and connection flights is also in the beginning. And this is the primary reason people use airport websites for. So any additional information should be lower on the main page, which it is. And the fact that they use tiny pictures to show you, to outline you the topics of each web page is useful, and I enjoyed this design choice. However, I don't like the footer on the website. It has too much information. It could be worded differently, and the fact that they have half the screen of the footer, just raw gray color, is not appealing to the eye. I also have contact information in here, and down there on the bottom on the left there is a widget that allows you to translate this page to any language that is available on Google Translate. So let's see, for instance, COVID-19 regulations that are posted by this airport. Of course, there's a lot of information regarding this, and it's no wonder it has to be updated. Everything changes very quickly, so all of their web pages are pretty long, and there is too much information for a regular user to go through. So they have come up with a very interesting solution to this problem. They have a menu in the beginning of the web page that allows you to find the exact information that you need. For instance, I'd like to know what are the options of doing a PCR test at LAX. So I found it here using this picture. I make sure it's correct, LAX rapid COVID testing. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I press on this button and it scrolls down the page to the place where there is only the information about PCR testing. And I believe this function is very useful. The hierarchy, I'm repeating myself, is not deep, it's flat, because this website has various categories, but each web page doesn't have links to any other pages. It's just information in each category correlates to the website pages. And the call to action for both of those websites is to for you to see the departure and arrivals and get the general information about their requirements and regulations about the law. So they do a good job of doing this, of providing this kind of information. Let's go to the basics of flylex.com. Server-side programming language is ASP.NET. Client-side programming language is JavaScript. Their libraries are iQuery 3.5.1 and Bootstrap 3.4.1. Web server is Cloudflare server, and reverse proxy service is Cloudflare as well. And so they have different analytics and widgets than SVO. It's more complex. They use Hotjar statistics for their analytics and Google Analytics as well as SVO International Airport. Regarding the widgets, they have a lot more than just one Google Tag Manager that is used by SVO. They have Google Font API, Google Translate widget that we witnessed on the footer, on the left side of the footer. And they also have COVID-19 usage statistics. The frameworks they use is ASP.NET. And well, this is the general information about those two websites and their structure. I thank you for your attention. Have a good day.